Alright everybody, for this video we're going to install a Uptime Kuma dash alternative called Peekaping. Now it's very new. If you like it, I'd say go give the gentlemen or ladies that are working on it a helpful hand or a nice comment and let them know you're using their software. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start getting into this. This is everything you're going to need to get Peekaping installed. So let's go ahead and do add container. We'll call it Peekaping. And we will grab our latest bundle here. Paste that right in. Alright, we're going to need port 8383. Go ahead and map our port. 8383 and 8383. Let's see. Next, we're going to need an environment variable. Let's go down here to our environment variables. We're going to need database name. And for their example, they tell you to put it in a folder called app data peekapingdb. But I already did a little trial run earlier. So I'm going to use my pre-made folder. There's Peekaping. And here's SQLite, which would be the database. You'll see mine in here. So I want to grab this. I want to copy my path. I'll go back to Portainer. I'm going to paste. And do that right there. And then we will also need a data path. That'll be in our volumes. It'll be in app data. So let's go to our volumes, map a volume, bind it. We'll do slash app slash data. And I think that is all we will need. Yes, okay. So let me go ahead and grab my other folder for Peekaping. Grab it. Copy path. And then paste. And I'm pretty sure we can deploy our container now. Okay. So we're going to deploy our container. Invalid reference for, oh, whoops. What did I do wrong here? Did I grab the wrong name? Or did I put any spaces in there? Oh, I had a space in there. That was my fault. Watch for your spaces, especially when you copy and paste. Alright, now we can deploy. Alright, now I should be able to go to 8383. So local host and 8383. And when you first come up, you're not making an account anywhere. It's local. If you hover over sign up, you'll see localhost 8383. If this has my data, I should still be able to sign in with admin at local.com. And my super secret password of password 1234 and an exclamation point. No. Did I forget anything? Password 1234. Huh, maybe I did. Alright. We'll do sign up. Admin at local.com. We'll do password 123. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm mashing the buttons together. Password 1234, and then we'll add an exclamation point. Password 1234, and we'll add an exclamation point, and we'll create our account. Okay. So you have monitoring, you have maintenance, a status page, tags, you got a proxy, and you have multiple notification things. I'll show you here first. if you want to be notified in some manner, say you're away, you have a bunch of them: email, Telegram, webhook, Slack, Notify, and other bunch of other ones. I know Google Chat. You got a bunch of things on here, but that's good. You have a lot of options. So let's go ahead and go back to monitor. I'm going to create my first monitor, and I'm going to call this Heimdall. And then I'm going to put in, since this is a virtual machine, it's going to be 10, 0 to 15. And then I need Heimdall's port number, 8989. Whoa there. 8989. We're going to use HTTPS monitoring. We don't need channels. We don't need a proxy. We're not going to mess with intervals and timeouts. We're not going to mess with advanced. We should create, and it should be able to. No, it didn't ping it. Oh, I did HTTPS. It's HTTP. That's my fault. That's my fault. So we want HTTP for Heimdall. Update that. We'll go ahead and reset data. Reset. And it should come back. Yep, there it is, as up. Nice. So let's add Portainer. Now, Portainer is a little tricky, I found out, since it uses a self-signed cert. So let's do Portainer as our name. We will want HTTPS monitoring this time. And we'll do, again, this for me, for the VM 10.02.15, 9443, again, your port. And it's in advanced, I believe. Yes, ignore TLS SLS errors for HTTPS websites. Skip the certificate for validation. Use with caution. Makes connection less secure. Now, if you're using something like, say, DuckDNS with Nginx Proxy Manager, do not skip your certificates, obviously. But let's go ahead and create, and it should come back as up. Nice. So now we can go to the status page. We can create our first page. Let's just call this Home Lab Containers. Our slug can just be Home Lab. We're not going to do description, icons. We need to add what we're monitoring. We're monitoring Portainer. We're monitoring Heimdall. And we will create a status page. And now, if we go to View Page, there we go. These are not just Home Lab containers, they're Home Lab containers. All systems operational. You'll see your uptime, your health, last updated, and your current waiting for your refresh. So this will refresh by default every 5 minutes. Like I can refresh now if I want, but it's not going to update these immediately because it's all interconnected. But it's a pretty neat application. Just remember, if you're doing self sign things from the application, you may have to go to advanced and tick off ignore it. But if you are using things like your Cloudflare, DuckDNS with Nginx Proxy Manager, use your domains. Do not untick it. Also, be sure to know your difference between your HTTP, HTTPS. There's many more monitoring options. You can do TCP and all kinds of stuff. But I hope this was useful, and I hope y'all enjoyed. And everybody take it easy, and I will see you next Tuesday.